like a knife in my heart.
Sing,
Hi guys.
musical note.
Thank you
As
for
we go
coming.
on, we remember.
Oh,
Sing, musical note. All the times we had together. Life, and as our lives change, come whatever. Peeper scared, we will still be friends forever. Peeper flower.
wow, that's beautiful. It's
38
really
months
beautiful.
wowie zowie imdish tap.
Chocobo, thank you for the 23 months. Mind the sarcasm. Thank you for the 38. Holy moly. Man, Golden Apple Archipelago. How much of it was nostalgia? I just remember it was the most fun I'd had in the entire game. It was the first summer event. Thank you everyone for coming. Thanks for being here. Guys, I think I fell out of a coconut tree. Did you? Is it possible that you fell out of a coconut tree, or are you um do you exist within the context of all in which you live and what came before you? Good question. Have you started gardening? Yes, I have. I have. I have, and in fact, I me and Joshua ate something out of the garden yesterday for the first time. My romaine lettuce had reached fruition. One of them had, at least the outer leaves had. So I pulled off about maybe 8 leaves and chopped them up and added them to a salad, and it was great. And now the head is gonna grow more fully, and then I'll harvest it fully. It was very exciting. It was only a little bit of
7 months woo. I love
it was.
all of your streams and they make my day better. Here's to more months less than 3 smile.
Thank you, Arlo, for the 7 months. What plant are you most excited about? So I have to go back in the footage, but I went to this like I got a pepper at a grocery store, like a pepper plant, but I don't remember what kind of pepper it was. But I have two, I think now three peppers growing. But because I don't know what the pepper is, like I didn't write it down, I don't know when it's gonna reach fruition. So I have to go back in the footage and hope that I recorded myself buying it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do some Google reverse image searching to
Hi
find out.
Mistish. You look so pretty. Wishing your
Thank
garden
you.
all the success. Can't
Thank
wait for
you.
the next videos Imdish
Thank
flower.
you. I have a video that's going up on my main channel. I was hoping to put it out tomorrow, but the sponsor is taking a moment to get back to me. So not tomorrow, but the next day. I have a vlog that has a little bit of gardening stuff in it. But then I'm gonna hopefully I would like to have the first official gardening video out on Dish Creates this week. That is the hope. The hopium. Dish, do you like Amori? I love Amori. It's my favorite game. Can you tell? No, actually, I've never played it. I just really like the art style, and um, I like the pictures and the music. No, I would. Of course, it's totally reasonable to spend of $1,000 on merchandise for a game I've never played. It's just I just think that's really pretty. Um. Anyways, next question: will you ever touch Genius Invocation again? Unlikely. I'm planning on making my teapot story based and a new event blueprint kind of house the atmosphere. Do we? Is there furniture from the new event? What is it? Are you playing? Are you playing with Marty? Did you get Teensy into? I did. I did. Sorry, I haven't streamed it like at all, but I have been playing it offline. Wuthering Waves. Um, did you see the anime they made for Genius Invocation? They, meaning Hoyoverse? Like officially? Do you plan on releasing your podcast on Spotify? Oh shoot. Yes, I meant to do that. Wait, it is on Spotify. It is on Spotify, but it's not on Apple Podcast yet. I need to set that up. Thank you for reminding me because I forgot. Yeah, new episode obviously is out, and then well, the current episode is out, and then we recorded episode 4 today. Here's the there's where the podcast is right now. This is my camera, Joshua's camera, main camera, and the audio. So I have to edit that. And that will be out on Wednesday. How far in the quest? Just finished the first. So I want to do the second one today. I figure we're probably only going to have time for Act 2. And then I want to get into Final Fantasy DLC. If you don't know, we finished Final Fantasy 7 not last stream, but the stream before that. So it's been almost a week. And I think it's time that we start. Intergrade. Intergrade. Which I think is 5 hours, so it'll probably take me 2 streams to do it, and then we'll get to Rebirth. What kind of stuff do you talk about on the podcast? Let's see. Last week we talked about hobbies. It's kind of like it's somewhat structured. I think the goal of the podcast is just to like give people a bit of a calming breather.
Text to speech, my bitter foe. Why do you hate me? I must know. Your metallic voice, so cold and stark, turns my words to something stuck. You mangle rhythms, distort my lines, leaving me with awkward signs. Your monotone, devoid of grace, strips emotion from each phrase. I pour my heart into each verse, hoping you'll make it sound diverse, but you reply with lifeless tones, leaving me with silent moans. Oh, text to speech, cruel and unkind, you twist my words, mess with my mind.
Yes.
I am.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Did you write that? Are you a poet? Or is that a copy pasta? I have to know. Whoa. Yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, the goal of the podcast is like, I hope that it's helpful. Like, we'd like for it generally to be uplifting. So a mixture of like lighthearted and just talking about life stuff. The first episode was talking about how we met and like how we fell in love and basically how we got to the point that we're at. Episode 2 was creativity. Episode 3 was hobbies. And episode 4 is about, I guess I could tell you guys, the subject of the podcast we filmed today was things we wish we could tell ourselves in the past if we could time travel. It was really good. It was probably my favorite one yet, so I'm excited to get in there and edit it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking it. It means a lot to me. You must recreate Aerith's house in a video game at some point. Honestly, I could see myself doing that. Like, just doing a Minecraft streams and a Minecraft video just of recreating Aerith's house. I like gardening, but I don't consume the stuff that I plant. I'm just really fascinated by the process. Really? Wait, please elaborate. What do you plant? Do you plant like edible things, or are you mostly like herbs and stuff? I like to listen while I crochet. That's great. You know, I had a little crochet moment and then I just stopped. I had this like, it must have been like a month period where I started to get into 2 things at the same time. I was playing The Witcher offline and I was crocheting. And I was kind of like, I'd play The Witcher and then you'd get to sequences where it's just talking. So I'd put it on autoplay and I would crochet and I think it's right here. So much of my room is just like a ghost of hobbies past. Yeah, I have this. I started this. I was gonna make a blanket, like a really tight knit blanket. It's really soft. And like some of the squares are not too bad. But I started working on this. Wow, I actually did a lot. Oh my gosh. Wait. This is way smaller in my memory. But yeah, I did about this much. And then I just stopped. Why? I'm like a serial hobbyist. It's really bad. You still draw? Speaking of the graveyard of hobbies,
Hi MS Dish, what a cozy room im dish sit.
me and drawing are on a hiatus, an extended hiatus. But you know what I am gonna get into, I think, is nail art. Learned how to gel nail. They're still, for those of you who are there, nails are still perfect condition. Better actually, because I had to shape this one, like spilled over this anyway. But I want it, the next set, it's gonna be more complicated with like charms and like chrome and sorts of stuff like that. So that's my current hobby. New hobby. I have right above the crochet thing, this is box of art supplies. And then above that is like stationery that I actually
Saturn
use.
says, have you seen the new HSR 2.4 updates?
No. 2.4. Is it July 31st? Oh, was a special program recently? Oops. I missed it. I forgot about it. I guess it'll be a surprise. That's what this Genshin patch is to me, because I never watched the special program. It's just like I don't know what I'm getting in this patch. I'm excited for Kazuha Foxy in main. PV. What's that? What's PV? What's that? Oh, I also had to well, I didn't have to, but I set the price of text-to-speech to 2,000 for a temporary flash sale, but I forgot to change it, so I left it at 2,000 points for maybe 2 weeks. I just put it back to 10k points. It used to be 15k points, okay? It used to be 15. So, you know, I'm trying to be nice here. But yeah, just don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Rip Jades. Yeah, maybe when was the 4.6 special program?
Yukimozu says Wanoro.
Oh no.
I'd how to word this properly, but I enjoy seeing yours and Espro's dynamic on the podcast. There are stories/topics either of you haven't discussed with the other. And I find it interesting that even if you're husband and wife, you still have a lot to learn and talk about with each other.
Yeah.
Nod. I'd see the beauty in that. Like healthy companionship is a lifelong getting to know each other. Lamau, does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Well, yes, it does absolutely make sense. Thank you for the 100 bits, Nala. Yeah, I mean, I the podcast is really cool because obviously we're making content, but it's cool to just have like a dedicated time where we're sitting down and we're like talking to each other, to the camera sometimes, but we're talking to each other, and we have noticed that there's some stories and stuff that we didn't previously know about each other. So it's very cool. It's like a date with camera. So each marriage should have a podcast. No, definitely not. But each marriage you should still go on dates with your spouse. You should absolutely still go on dates with your spouse. I saw this horrible clip the other day that made me just my skin crawl. I wonder if I can find it. It was a podcast of a husband and a wife, and they were talking about, he was like, if I were to tell you I was going to go on a trip to, he said, some island with me and just guys, would you say yes? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. Okay, you saw that? I'm gonna see if I can find it because it made me so sad. I was like, man, that is just, I hope that it's a bit, like, I hope they're just doing it for the camera because it was the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, this is like, oh, this is a relation. This is not a marriage anymore. This is like this looks like a business partnership. But yeah, basically she was like, haven't you noticed that I like don't care anymore? That I'm just like whatever about anything? And so he asks, are you having an affair on this podcast? And she's like, no, I just can't be bothered. And yeah, he was like, yeah, I have on my phone out and it's my Explore Instagram page is just a bunch of bikini models and she doesn't care. And she was like, yeah, I don't care. I was like, oh, assuming this is not a bit and they're not just doing it for clicks. I was like, that is just, there was a lot of sadness and fighting and trying, at least on the wife's side, that led to her reaching this point of not caring. Like, there's a lot of pain and jealousy and like sadness before you reach that point. And I was like, oh, this marriage might be over. So I hope to God that was just a bit. Because what a horrible example. My gosh. Please take if it's not a joke, please, I mean, just take your little podcast stuff, your equipment. I'm just gonna take it. I'm just gonna put it over here. You guys just go. He's for the streets. Gosh, so sad. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't. Gosh. Anyway, that was so depressing. And I hope for her sake and honestly for his, that was a bit. I'm like, oh, you are stupid. You're dumb as nails. If you think that she's happy, like, how can you live with yourself making your wife feel like that? Ugh. Bath and Bible time. Those are so. Thank you. I think so. I don't know if I'll make it put on my YouTube channel. I am gonna do. I have one of my editors working on Ella. She's working on a video for this one.
Hi Dish.
Hey.
Hope you're doing fine. Smiley face.
Oh.
I sent you last week a message on Instagram containing
Yes.
a redemption code from an exclusive offline Genshin collab event here in the Philippines. Hope you can claim it now cause it will expire soon. That's my spare. Ha ha ha, my name is Jason on your message request list. I don't know how to send the code privately, so I just sent it on IG, or do you want me to send it the other way?
Let me. Oh, there you are. You went into my spam. Hold on. Yes, I will do this before I miss my opportunity. Thank you so much. And I just, did you really just cheer 100 bits to remind me to redeem a code that you gave me? You are way, way, way too nice and kind to do that. So I'm just going to redeem this right now before I forget. Genshin Imp. Genshin Imp. I'm gonna...
Dish gifted a tier 1 sub to Zephrix _.
So don't go anywhere. You know what? I'll just open Genshin and do it there. Hoyo play. Woo! Yippee! Certified epic. Certified why it's called spam? Like why spam is called spam? Spam. I don't know. Now that I think about it, why is spam called spam? Smap. Spam or simply spam? The name comes from a Monty Python sketch in which the name of the canned pork product, Spam, is ubiquitous, unavoidable, and repetitive. Oh, no way. It's named after the ham? The spiced ham Spam? Is that true? I'm checking a secondary source. Yeah, it's from Monty Python. Wow. Today I learned. I thought surely it's not associated to Spam the ham. But it is. I love Spam. I was prejudiced against Spam, I think. Classic, that's just like an America moment. I think once I learned how to make Spam, like how to use Spam in, oh wait, I gotta redeem the code. Pause. Da-na-na-na. I could die eating Spam. Or I could die eating tuna. Oh, what is it? Bluefin. No, not bluefin tuna. It's a salmon. It's a certain type of salmon that's really buttery. But it's like way more expensive. It's like twice the cost of normal salmon tuna. It might just be called, or salmon. It might just be called fatty salmon, honestly. But I get that like once in a blue moon. Okay, I'm redeeming the code. Thank you so much for doing this, by the way, Jason. Oh, chat. It's not confirmed because my team is still like negotiating and working out the details. But there's a good chance that I will be at PAX West in Seattle, I think. It worked. It worked. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Large object. Limited time event. Oh, dude. I love rare and obscure items like this. Wow, thank you so much for saving this and locking it. That's very cool. Your family makes it? Yeah, what is it called? I can't remember. I had a dream that they're increasing teapot load limit. Really? Real and true? I'm new to this channel. What's happening? Hello. We have just... we just opened Genshin Impact for my like my weekly Genshin Impact stream. And I'm gonna do Act 2 of the new summer event. Oh. Oh. Brody and Peepa are fighting. I can't. They're too far to be caught in camera, so I'll give you the play-by-play. Murdy just gave her the bah, bah, bah on her tummy, and she just chased him out into the hall. Oh no. So yes, we did that, and then, I mean, we're doing that, and then Soka, you know, I used to feel bad for Soka because all the time we'd find her getting kind of like getting like destroyed in like a one-on-one fight, but then we realized recently she's the one who starts it. Literally, she is the one instigator, and then she gets mad when she starts losing. Like, you can't start a fight and then be like, I'm losing! You're being mean to me! Oh gosh. Sorry, I haven't leveled up my Clorand yet. Oh, good night. Cats, I can't tell whether they want to be approached. It's kind of scary. In my experience, cats prefer to approach. But you can definitely, like, you can approach them. You just have to move slowly and like there are things you can do to make them more comfortable. Like you can blink. Did they already change it so that the enemies respawn quickly, or do I still gotta TP out and wait my time? Where did you go? They did. So I can just sit here? Yeah, slow blinking always helps. Like that's how cats show that they trust each other. You have to TP back. Of course. Like Ahsoka is trying to bait Murdy into a fight right now. But then she's gonna start losing, and then she's gonna get yams. Oh no! Oh.
In the silence of my thoughts, I hear your name, echoes of memories like flickering flame. I was foolish, blind to what I had, now regret whispers, makes my heart sad. Come back, oh come back, let's make amends, to undo the pain, to heal the bends. I miss your laughter, your gentle touch, the warmth of your presence, I miss so much. Forgive my anger, my thoughtless pride, in words unspoken, let love reside. Take my hand again, let's start anew, together, let's paint skies of blue.
Yams, once again, I have to know, did you write that yourself? ChatGPT? Oh my gosh. You... What if they say the equivalent of running a ChatGPT prompt is energy-wise? Use the energy to write a poem. Moment running instantly. Thank you for the 100. Yeah. 20 minutes of a light bulb. I hope that was worth 20 minutes of a light bulb power. And $1.20. This reminded me of
H0 says this is reminding me of the old streams where people would submit like art/writing and stuff.
Oh, good times. You know, I honestly could see that coming back in a different way. Like, I've kind of like talked about it a little bit, but I really am just like, oh, it's taking time to fully transition, but I'm definitely moving in like a different, how do I say this? It's not that I'm not going to make gaming content. I am. But like for the longest time, gaming has been like my home base. And then everything else has been a side project. Now it's like I'm my own home base. And then everything else is its own branch. So gaming has less like priority, I guess, compared to other things. But yeah, it's all taking time. So I could see art, like community art related stuff coming back in like oh great, look at all the energy I have coming back in some way. We'll just have to see. Give me that pelver. We'll just have to see. Importance of gaming is diminishing. It's just, I mean, it was perfect. Like when the pandemic started, it was great. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, is this only fire that kills this thing? I can't remember.
Adventure time.
No, wait, please.
Off we go.
No, please. It's just my interests have expanded way beyond gaming, like what the type of content that I want to make, and I would say that the Genshin Impact bubble has burst, at least for like the type of content that I like making. So I'm just trying to work with myself instead of against. That makes sense. you know. Okay. I think we should start the summer event. Or part 2, rather. Because I don't wish to tarry. Because I do want to get an intergrade. Swiftly. What do you need, ma'am? Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh. You again.
Let's take shelter for the time being.
Interest in Genshin is at an all-time low.
Worry, one of my people will be here when
Yeah, I
Umbrella's
think
long
it will
term.
probably, you know, it's going to ebb and flow, but like the COVID, it really was like a perfect combination of events. Like COVID, everyone's off, everyone's online. So this game comes out that has a great, like, gripping introduction. And gacha players and non-gacha players alike are downloading Genshin Impact. Like, everybody who is even remotely interested in open world gaming knows about this game at that time. So that, you know, that in and of itself made for a very ripe audience. Like, looking back at my old videos, there's some that were really, like, creative, but a lot of it is just casual. Like, it's literally just, I had a nice co-op experience, or here's a playthrough of this event. But it's like, it was all in the 1.0s, or like or Inazuma. Like, my first day in Inazuma is, the video is just called Inazuma is Scary, and it got 1.1 million views. If I did that with Fontaine, like, I guess I did one with Fontaine, but that one got maybe, oh, I have to check. I think it cleared over 100,000, but it was, you know, nothing like Inazuma. So we'll still do that stuff, but I guess I just don't want to rely on it the way that I have in the past. And my heart is in other places, so, you know what I'm saying. You can use Cloran to find starfish. Oh my gosh, you're right. I totally forgot. My princess. To be fair, Inazuma is scary. It was a big jump in, it was, I mean, Inazuma was, like, for so many reasons. It was the first new area, aside from maybe Dragonspine. Like, it was the first new nation to be released. So that in and of itself has a lot of intrigue. And it was based on Japan. And it was something that had been hyped up for a very long time. You know, it's like the closed nation, so there was an element of, like, secrecy and intrigue that it naturally had. And it was, like, peak Genshin popularity. So it's the perfect paradigm where, like, every piece of content I made based on Inazuma just blew up. What? Blew up with zero effort from myself. Okay, I don't think it's down here. So, like, I guess the content, like, in order to make standout content now, like, the skill cap is much higher. Or skill potential, like, you really have to do something incredible to go, like, viral, to have, like, a million view video. So people do it. 100% people do it. But I don't really want to. I like casual content, okay? I do that. I like playing the game. I like interacting with community members. I like interacting with you guys. Like, those are the videos I want to make. So I guess I just don't want to rely on Genshin or Sorrow or anything like that. I'm spreading out my interests, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think the Harbingers, I think Snezhnaya is going to be really hype as far as the community, because it's like, we're getting to the end game, and whatever happens after Snezhnaya is also going to be a huge deal. I think Natlin, it's hard to say. Natlin has certainly sparked a lot of discussion. But will it create new players or bring back players who quit? That I don't know. I mean, a lot of people at least have said they're specifically not going to play Natlin. For me, I'm going to play it because I care. I love the story, and I love... Hoyoverse is like a company, right? But the game itself is fragmented into different departments and different individuals. Like, I'm certain all of the characters in Natlin are going to be well written. They're going to be lovable. And the stories are going to be great. And I'm going to come to at least appreciate the characters. But there's definitely characters that I'm not going to pull for. No matter how much I like them and their like personality. So, Natlin has certainly sparked some discussion and conversation. But will it... Oh, hello. But will it drive... Oh, I need your powers, actually. Thank you. I have to imagine the sales are going to be quite low, though. Oh, you're moving. I guess we'll find out. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend on the game. I'm planning to not spend during Natlin, period. Assuming things stay the way they are, which most likely they will. What am I doing? Where are the storefish? I think I'm in the wrong area. Thank you. Oh. Oh no, they're here. Oh yeah. There's a couple bugs over here as well. Oh my gosh. I want the shark. Yeah, any pulls any characters I do pull for will be free to play pulls. But yeah, any character that I like personally find that I believe people have grounds to be like offended over, or that I personally find distasteful, obviously I'm not going to pull for those characters. So as far as Natlin as a whole, I'm excited for the story because we're getting closer and closer to the end game. So it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be good. The map, I'm sure, is going to be good. World Quest, I'm sure, hopefully will be good. But as far as the global player base, or like the American, or maybe I guess English speaking, like anyone who would watch an English speaking content creator, how it will fare with that audience, it's really hard to say. Daddy. Can you hear him trilling? Are you singing? Is it playtime? You trying to find someone to play with you? I would play with you, but you don't want to play with me. Eva, go play with him. Oh yeah. Play with him. What am I doing? I don't think I gathered 30. No. The rest are probably underwater. It's fine. I think I will do this later, but I want to get to the summer event. Is it true there's Filipino influence in Natlin? I don't know. I've heard South Asia. Or rather, excuse me, that was Sumeru. I've heard Aya. Scary Peepa. Don't step on the keys. Edie. Rudy wants to play with you. See, look. He's running. I was binge watching your Final Fantasy VII vlogs. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed them. We're doing the DLC today. Yeah, pre-colonial Latin America and Africa are the biggest ones I've heard. And then some... Aboriginal Australia, I also heard. Yeah, pre-colonial, as in pre-Inquisition. Okay, go play with Murdy. Go. Pre-colonial. That's why there are pale people in XYZ. That argument doesn't work. Okay. I am out of here. I'm out of here. Kai, thank you for the 25 months. A lot. Thank you for the Prime sub. Zev, thank you again for the 100 bits. Albie, thank you for the 17 months. What a cozy room. Thank you. It is pretty cozy. Mina, thank you for the 15 months. Wishing your garden all the success. Thank you so much. Aegis, thank you for the 9 months. Oh, also, I haven't watched House of the Dragon new episode yet, so please don't spoil it. I've already gotten spoilers on my tweeter. But I haven't found the time to watch it yet. Give the land back to the dragons. I've heard people have mixed feelings about House of the Dragon season 2. I feel like I'm kind of waiting for something to happen. So it's been hard. It's been slower. Like, at least how, like, team... Oh. Like, the Rhaenyra side has been a bit less exciting, perhaps. But, you know, it's just hard to wait for the episodes to come out. But I'm sure in, like, a binge, it'll be fun. What is House of the Dragon? It is a Game of Thrones universe series that is a prequel to Game of Thrones. And it's about the Targaryen reign in Westeros. They're building a world for 5 seasons, so I think they're taking their time, slow tension building. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, I think that it's just... I think that all the anticipation is going to pay off, I hope. I have really enjoyed the Damon. Am I tweaking? Rhaenyra's husband. Daemon. Yeah, I'm like, Damien, that's not... That's okay, right? I'm enjoying his little haunted house situation. It's been fun. Fun to watch. You didn't go underwater for starfishes. You're correct. But I want to get to the summer event so that I can get an intergrade. So I'm going to do it later. Ooh. Oh. I don't have any gifts. Oh, thank you. I don't have any gifts to give. Oh, well, I'll do that later. I'm giftless. Have not touched my account in a long time. Yeah, I would say I'm not playing Genshin the way I used to. I play it like... It's not part of my daily routine anymore, that's for sure. Disney. You know what? I just realized I've never actually said this word out loud. Syzygy?
You'll love the summer event, who. It's funny, when I just turned off my PC from work, then I saw the notif. Why late, Twitch? Time flies.
Oh, no.
Stay safe and stay healthy, MS Dish and chat.
I've heard Sorry. Murder of Birds, aka Arnold, said he really, really liked it. So I have high expectations. My mic arm fell apart. Syzygy? What if I told you that I've What if I told you that I've never looked at it long enough to actually decipher what words were in it? Or what letters were in it? So in my brain, You're gonna. I don't want to say it out loud. In my head, it's always been. Schnesny. There's no N. Schnesny. That's what it's been in my head. Because I've never actually cared enough to learn what it says. Like Schnesnaya. Schnesny. Yep. That's what it's been in my head all this time. Feels really good to get that off my chest, guys. I feel relieved. Oh. The only one I've finished is Kaya's. Jump scare. Goal quest in Sri Lanka. Okay. Yeah, I know. It doesn't. That makes no sense. It's just one of those words. Like, if you are dyslexic, you'll know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just look at words and you're like, no, I'm not reading that. I am not reading that. And that was just one of those words. And I will not be elaborating further.
Ready for anything. I can't wait any longer.
She can't wait any longer. Nesny. We're gonna talk about how they finally brought back Kave? I know. Interesting timing. Alright, let's do Act 2 of the 4 point whatever the heck. 8? 4.6? Oh, that's not how it's supposed to work. Is it 4.8? Summer event. Boing. We're 4.8, right? I'm tweaking. Yay!
How fortunate.
How fortunate. Do people tell you Ito's VA voice red? Yes, yes. I was so surprised. Beautiful range. Oh. This is so cute. This is literally just like the kitty version of Tibet. It's just a bit more obvious that the sky is fake. Oh. A llama! This is so... Oh. My neck hurts. I came to this place to recite some verse. But alas, my neck is a verse. Please lend me a hand or a thread. Rotate and nod in greeting. First nod acknowledgement to Rainsong Pond. Rainsong Pond? Where's that? What pond? I don't see any ponds, honestly. You know what? We'll revisit that. Whee! Or alpaca. Oh, it's alpaca. Oh, you're right.
Freeze.
Wait, hear me. Let's get it on.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it. Ha!
No, come back. Oh. So why are there hilly trolls in here? Why are there enemies? Just wondering. Me giving up every time I don't immediately understand something. Real. Whoa, whoa, what's this? A train station? Wow, this is so Spirited Away.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express
Oh,
should
sleepy.
be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
Wow,
The hero,
Ariel.
her pixie companion, and the forest fairy. I didn't know you were already here. Oh, merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the
Truing.
Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes, each
really?
train needs a conductor to operate.
Merciful
Conductors are
macadamias.
always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
I think that's the third nut
Oh,
pun so
So
far.
you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite
Oh.
different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Oh my gosh, cute! Oh my gosh, that's
Pleasure
adorable.
to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train.
I want to squish him. He's
Whoa,
so
it's a
cute.
little toy man.
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy. The prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
Oh.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well
Man.
then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
The character design and the voice direction have been fantastic this event. Is that a bird?
Breakfast.
Are those birds? Those
Did one of you just say something?
wooden birds.
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back. Sounds like the voice is coming from
who could it
inside
be?
the train.
We're going to Starro. Aw.
Fish. Chicken drumsticks.
Pete.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
She's cat
What are you
girl.
doing here?
Oh, how cute! Ah. Eating her own tail, apparently. It's so cute, a cute cat girl.
Is
Okay,
she
that hurt a
friend
little
of
bit.
yours?
That hurt a little bit.
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. this is Kirara. She's...
Meow.
Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
Meow.
So noisy. Is it morning already?
She is actually a cat girl. Okay, it's fine that she's meowing. I've just got to turn off the little thing in my brain that's making me cringe. I just have to go, ding. Good meowing.
Morning.
Acting like I don't meow at my cats all the time.
Huh? Traveler!
Her outfit is so cute.
It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a
Nekomata.
dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
Oh, so do we have news for you?
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
But she's a cat. That is permissible.
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday,
Like
too.
simulation.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I had gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kind of special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She
Yes.
works as a courier for Komania Express.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu.
No, like
a member
Aqua
of Sumeru
Simulanka.
Theater.
No,
You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar.
like simulation.
Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the
Simulation.
Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu. I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer.
Oh.
But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara.
Hi, Peepa.
Yeah, I know. It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too.
Love her Pete stick out of the boots. As a cat burglar, as a Nekomata in boots.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still. Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara? A voice.
Hey,
Oh,
little miss.
yeah, I did hear something, but I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled, so I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sweet.
Sorry for the interruption. But this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
No need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
Sit here, Peepa. Cat pestering me. Sit here.
Where are your
Oh,
manners?
why did that take so long?
This young lady is a trusted friend of our student
Ow!
hero. Now,
Bite my
I know
finger.
a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
Cute.
Sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I'd try to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
I've even retracted my claws. Me when I pretended to be a wolf after watching Twilight.
Please excuse us, Mom.
I sure
It's
did.
just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
I'm gonna pick you up because you are running around like a crazy little girl. Want to walk back and forth forever? You only want to walk back and forth and drool all over my desk and me? This is my life now. Hi. Why don't you just sit right there? Lay down. Oh yeah, something's out there. You better go check it out. Go, Peepa. Go. He's locked in. No. Oh, that's good. That's a good place to sit down. Okay, great. She's settled finally.
Yeah, tulips. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey. Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Oh, I thought that was gonna say finished. I'm like, I've been playing for 10 minutes. Well, now I have my cat girl sitting on my lap. And a cat girl in the game. You know what? It's only fitting he have his summer outfit on.
Psst, come on.
Yeah. Summer Kaya. Meow. Connect the carriages.
What's the hurry?
Ow. Oh. Summer Kai looks more bundled up. Yeah, he does. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, Peepa, for some reason, when she wants to, like, cuddle or she wants affection, she'll just, like, walk back and forth perpetually. Just 3 summer baddies. Just don't forget who got a summer skin before you, okay? Never forget.
Have a safe trip!
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
Sorry, I took a screenshot. I just need to save it. Hee.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
And now that the
Wow,
mating disorder is
beautiful.
cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time. I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
We'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark.
Yeah, for some reason when she doesn't like to be held, she just likes to walk back and forth
Here we
and be
are.
pet.
Console Elation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to
pretty
the
cute.
Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel. The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
Oh. That was weird energy. Yeah, the first summer skin was Barbara
Where should we go next?
and
Is that
Jean,
place
I
you wanted
guess.
to check out nearby?
The first free one was
I
Barbara.
took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate. Want us
Oh,
to
because...
come with
Oh, right, because you can't... Oh, right. Because she's not supposed to sleep on the train.
you? It's okay. Pull for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world.
I have tried the hide UI, but it doesn't... You can't autoplay with the hide
pretty
UI
much explored
on.
the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention.
Right? Yeah, it turns off autoplay.
You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do.
Right, of course.
Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Cute. There were the male skins, the last 4 were for girls. Oh, you think the last one will be Kave? Or the next one will be Kave? On the main menu? No. I haven't actually. Hide main menu? Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna play like this forever. You don't actually need it. If only it hid your UID. Wow, this is great. Not great for combat, but but good for exploration and running around and stuff. You also hit backslash. Oh, that's so great. Good update. Good update. I was nice, and then I realized I couldn't see my my energy or the HP of any of my characters. Okay, what's this? What's this about, huh? Wuthering Waves wouldn't do this to me. Catch the wind. True. Oh, it's not even up here. Were you playing for Chung-Li? I don't think so. Probably not. Oh. What? Wow.
Fascinating.
Difficult. Thank you for the blessings. She took everything from you?
What's the
Man, sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. I don't know, I haven't had a lot of characters like really...
Let's get it on!
really like super appeal to me yet. Like, I kind of like Jinxie, but other than Jianshin, I haven't really had any character that I, like, absolutely had to have. So we'll see. We'll see with upcoming characters. Kai skipping is so cute. Wait, again. Oh gosh. Wait, it's supposed to go through all of them? Oh.
What's the hurry?
Oh, I get it. It's satisfying. Oh my gosh, this is long. What? What?
Fascinating.
What are these little guys? They are so cute. Yeah. Yeah, they were wonky at first. I definitely thought that it was
Somebody, please!
Over there! Somebody needs our help!
Oh my gosh,
Help me.
he fell.
Goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but...
You
I told them to be
sponge.
careful, but... No, never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
No. Arla. I clicked too fast. Wait. After rewinding, keep everything still for 2 seconds. The toy figure fate tracks will begin to move once more. You will find the clues in the scene that can interfere with movement used to change the fate of the toys. Oh. Yeah. We saved him. We saved his freaking life.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm still a bit sad about the skin tones in Nutlan, but we'll be pulling for Kinich. His kit looks so fun to play.
Does it? I haven't seen it yet.
What happened
Thank you for the
there?
resub.
It almost seemed like
And
we
me too.
turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the goddess of prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that.
I take it you're new here and you wouldn't know about the goddess of prophecy. So, of course, you wouldn't know anything about that.
Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the goddess of prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Oh, those who have deviated from their proper path. Okay.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice. But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
I see.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
So we aren't bound by fate. Not entirely. Not the day-to-day decisions, it seems like.
You could say that.
Yeah, like the
There
Arbiters
are
of
other
Fate.
situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Dude, this is literally just like Final Fantasy VII. Actually, let's play Final Fantasy VII.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all. Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
Okay.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
Yes, out of the sky. Interesting. So disastrous or like life-ending events are prevented if it's not the right time,
Quite the find.
but not everyday stuff. Who would you pull C6 if any Final Fantasy VII characters were gacha? Oh my gosh. All of them. Final Fantasy VII characters are too perfect. Are too perfect to even think about them being in a gacha, unfortunately. Actually, it's probably better that they're not in in a gacha game, because it would be a problem. How do I say this? The beauty of Final Fantasy characters and the love that I feel for them is almost overwhelming, so I'm glad that it is not a gacha game. You know what I'm saying? Guys got that as transportation. Oh, okay. Woo! This is so Shrek. Does that make sense? This feels so Shrek to me. There is a Final Fantasy VII gacha. No. No. There is. Real true. Ever Crisis? Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Role-playing game? Is that it? Do not look it up. Oh my gosh, it is a gacha. It don't look that great. Nah, that's fine. I'm not tempted.
Whoa, what a
It ain't all that.
This place is fit for a king!
Our
Crisis
next
averted.
step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of
cool.
Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Adorable. Eee. Oh no. He fell. It's okay.
Make way for the king!
Who is gonna be the king?
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh, no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle?
Surely not
I
Wanderer.
hope he's not mad.
Silence!
Surely the king is up.
The one who shall
Wanderer.
soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole. The one who descended after a meteor shower.
Oh
And
no.
the protector of order and all the stars in the sky.
That's a long list of titles.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar.
Whoa! Happy ending.
Long have I heard of your grand deeds. O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who...
That's the good ending. King Navia!
Yeah.
Hold your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
She looks like Princess Peach. Mercy, Your Majesty, please forgive our transgression.
Nice one, partner. Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you. All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the traveler.
Chief Larper.
and my trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
Hoopa, you look traumatized. Hey, you okay? She's like holding her peace. Oh, it's because Ash is looking outside. You're freaking her out. It's okay, sweetie. Wait.
All right, the welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Queen Navia! I mean King Navia! Your Majesty, we are most grateful for your...
Oh, come on, I've already sent them off. So anyway, how did you guys get here?
We were gonna ask you the same thing. Also, how are you already king of this nation? Where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question.
So did we.
But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city." A similar thing happened to me. Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
Mm-hmm. This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
This is like a fantasy diplomatic gathering of now 3 nations represented. Sumeru, Inazuma, Fontaine.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
You know what I've just realized? Navia's voice reminds me of Anne of Green Gables. It's obviously a bit more animated. But if any of you have seen the Anne of Green Gables movies, like the 70s movies, I feel there's like a similar sweetness in their voices. You know what? Let me pull it up and make sure that I'm not going crazy. Anne of Avonlea scene. Yes, it's the transatlantic accent for sure. I can't even explain how much I love those movies. And those books. Oh my gosh. Anne of Green Gables on top.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being able to get back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through.
This should be a piece of cake.
The guard's falling. Help him.
Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit.
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
Love how she just fell into her role perfectly.
Huh, I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy.
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
I hope Wander is the goddess of prophecy.
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I
Oh.
can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the residents. Have you come across the gift from the Goddess of Prophecy yet?
You mean
Uh,
the protection
oh,
magic
yes.
that stops them from coming to harm?
yes.
We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others are repeating the same thing over and over again.
Oh my gosh.
Trapped in some kind of loop.
Oh, a loop, you say? This is all ringing some bells.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded or the gears have slid out of place?
The falling over is so funny.
That's exactly right, Milu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway,
Bonk.
some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
Yes, you did.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city. Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says. since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
Huh.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still up now.
Oops, sorry.
We could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step.
Ethan, stop
They're
gambling.
still hoping there might be an alternative solution.
You want to consider their feelings. You want to let them make that choice for themselves.
Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner.
Ooh, I'm rich.
I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
See, you guys are silly, because why would you gamble and give points back to the machine when you could duel each other and win points from the other person? Because like when you gamble all, those points just disappear. It's such a waste. So why aren't you dueling each other for points? Just saying. I'm not gambling all. Ethan, whenever you have 100 points, I'll gamble you.
I
Or I'll
am the
duel you.
boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon,
0
Miss Nilu,
pennies.
would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city.
Frictionless. Frictionless. Frictionless? Frictionless. Is that a Kodiko reference in my Genshin Impact game? No way. Surely not. Maybe that word's just a meme. I haven't heard it in any other context.
Not gonna lie,
Frictionless.
Your Majesty is definitely growing on me.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need
Congrats,
to ask
Ethan.
us so formally in the future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. As the King of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude.
Where's Wanderer?
All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Yeah, Navia. Royalty suits her perfectly. So cute. Secret. Thanks for your flowers. Hope you didn't need them.
How fortunate.
Yay. What if someone took your flowers? That would be a very sad day.
What's the hurry?
It's just actually like weird to think about. Is it, you know, hopefully no one in their right mind would do this. But someone could just like walk into my yard and destroy my garden or steal it. Like it's not locked up, you know. Or if I put flowers in the front yard, which I will, someone could just take them.
Huh? What's this?
We used to have a really beautiful flowers in our front yard. And there was a lady who would come walk around in our neighborhood and she would just cut, like she would have shears, and she would just cut flowers from people's yards. And I was like, my dad was like, please stop, please stop taking our like, whoever owned the house had planted like very rare roses and stuff. Yeah, and she would just walk down the street, and our house was one of the prettiest. Like, my dad did a great job of like kind of reviving all the plants that were there, and she would just like cut the flowers. It was so strange. Like, how do you feel entitled to do that? Grow your own flowers.
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
Trespassing. Yeah, I guess that is technically trespassing. I wonder how that works. Is like stealing, like taking flowers out of someone's yard, does that count as theft? I'm actually really curious now. Does cutting flowers from someone else's yard count as theft? Cost.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands.
Stealing a plant or tree is considered a property crime. Picking flowers from someone else's garden is best avoided as the plants belong to the property owner. It could be theft. Did you know that it's considered a misdemeanor to pick wildflowers in California?
Riddle, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more you take clothes off?
We're not frozen in place after all.
The more you take your time, the more you poop. The more poops you take, the more steps you take. The more, well, I guess that's kind of relative, right? That's it? Innocence. Oh gosh. So you get Navia or Yelan. I'm biased a little bit toward Navia, so I'd say Navia. And I think Yelan is great, but if you have Xingqiu, which all of you have Xingqiu, I would say Yelan is not necessary. Yeah, not if you're walking backwards, that's true. Is it illegal to cut flowers from people's yards? Yes, you're taking some from someone's property. Yeah. The thing is, if you think it's okay to take flowers from people's yards, then you should be okay. You should be comfortable to ask. And if you're not comfortable to ask, like to knock on the door and ask if you take flowers, then it's probably not okay. You really think about it. Navia, what the heck?
Dodge this.
If you're not comfortable enough to do it without asking, or to do it while to ask before you do something, then you probably shouldn't do it. Good rule of thumb. There are monsters inside. Oh, that looks like a button. Could you help me? Oh, he's gonna step on it. Cute! You know what I don't think is a problem though, that I would be okay with, is people taking fruit. Like if a tree
One says this is random, but I rewatched Wall-E yesterday and you give me Wall-E vibes. He collects trinkets and is kind and compassionate to all, yet also firm in his beliefs and down to earth. He literally.
Wall-E is one of my favorite movies. This is so fun and cute.
Freeze. Oh, so
So like if you have a tree and the tree is like hanging over into the street or hanging over into someone else's yard, I guess if it was me, I would be okay with someone taking it. But I think the best solution is for the person who has the tree to like take the fruits off and leave them and like put them in the yard or put them on the street. My parents do that. They have a lemon tree and they can't eat all the ones that they grow, so they pull them off and put them in a basket and put them in the yard for people to pick up if they want it. Pretty cute. It's very neighborly of them. It'll be bad if we get caught. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. This is so cute. This is wild, but I've never been here. I was thinking about neighbor fruit trees yesterday. Yeah, like if there's a fence here and this is your neighbor's house and they have a tree and this is your house and it's growing over, I think you have the right to take the tree. Like if it's growing over into your side of the yard, I think you have the right to take the fruits off. Especially if they're like falling on the ground and you could tell that they're not actually eating them. Like they're not eating or like they're not actually taking them off before they, oh my gosh, an injury. Yeah, that's fair game. I think that's how it should work, but I think the law depends on where you are. Yeah, neighbor lines are a bit odd. A bit confusing. Personally, if it was my tree, I wouldn't care. Because I can't reach them. Hey, leave them alone!
Cool it! What's the hurry? Dodge this! Fascinating.
They're defending the stars. That is so cute. I like these little star thingies. They look like Primo Gems, but like a badge version.
Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Leave them alone!
Frozen in time.
Take what you need, leave the rest for me. If you run out of fruit, just hop the fence to get more. Well, I don't know about that. Oh, we're starting. Music is great. I was late. Yeah. Oops, I messed it up. The question mark that appeared above. Close enough, close enough. Whoa. Thank you.
I call dibs.
Gracious. No catching of heads. Listen, is it too easy? Yeah. Yes, of course it is. But are the graphics cute? Also, yes. Bwah. 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 Yeah, I don't know. Stealing flowers out of someone's front yard is crazy, though. That's nasty work. Like, because if you actually grow flowers, you know how much work it takes to get flowers, like certain flowers to bloom and to get them healthy, and to just have someone haphazardly be like, that's pretty, ripping it off is it's very infuriating. Fire. Oh, I see. This is where I was supposed to go. Oh no! Oh my gosh! What?
Freeze.
Let me unstick ya. Oh.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
Blasted monsters. Get off of there. Help, help, help. Cute. Now give me your star. Here in India, it's an acceptable thing to go to someone else's house and take their flowers for household worship. Really? What does that mean? Can you elaborate? I'm curious.
Bag. That sure was rough.
Someone actually stole our potted plants outside the house. Oh my gosh, I would see it. And pots are so expensive. Pots are so expensive, dude. I started thrifting pots because I just can't bear how costly they are. Dude. Like, you're a pot this big? Why are you $30? Why are you 30 US dollars? It's not funny. I mostly just get like terracotta now, or I thrift them. It's good gracious. They are expensive. So much pot-related crime. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm a little bit nervous actually about planting flowers in the front yard, like the street, because anyone could take them. I guess that's just like the whoa. I guess it's just how it is. So I'm planning to plant mostly wildflowers, like nothing too intricate or stuff that's gonna be like too painful if people take from it. So probably I have to till the soil. Dude, guys, I have been working on just like a small, maybe 2 feet by 2 feet section of the yard and tilling it, and oh my gosh, it is so. The dirt is so compacted. It's literally like dust. It's like clay dust. Like I'm out there with a shovel, with a like a 3-pronged thingy, just hacking at it, trying to break up the soil, putting water in, putting in plant. What is it? Soil conditioner. Trying to get it healthy enough to plant in, but gosh, it is. Whoever let that yard turn into a rock pit of dust, count your days, bro.
Race you.
Drat! I can't move.
What happened?
Your Majesty, this conservative radical, he attacked us. He
What?
threw the star from the astral garden and even stole the magic thread linking the oracle pillars.
Is that politics in my video game? Politics do not belong in video games.
But just as we were
actually,
about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move.
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
radical conservative citizens.
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray
Those
to the
radicals.
gods. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
People say that and don't realize that almost every game is political in some way. Just maybe it's not using the terms. Final Fantasy VII Remake, incredibly political. So political. Toy figures can open the glue cap. Attack the spray forth. To spray forth super glue. Oh, that's what it is. Each super glue can produce up to 3. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. You're gonna get stuck, little guy. Yeah, it's about eco-terrorism. Corrupt, companies, propaganda, all of it. Social, political, I guess.
Halt!
It's okay. Let him go.
Gamers would be like, I don't want politics in my video game. And they're playing, like, a Call of Duty game.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him
Brother.
now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I just have Final Fantasy VII on the brain. Forever, I think. I guess hired by a terrorist group.
What do we do with this exactly?
See those oracle pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the goddess of prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh, sounds easy enough. Let's
A
give
puzzle
it a try.
goddess. I'm in. The shape of stars. Okay. I love this design of this area. It's so cute. What? That's not it? Oh, that is it.
It worked!
I was expecting some sort of animation.
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Sri Lanka?
Ask about I'm gonna ask about all of them. Oh.
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
Okay. So she won't answer that question. Got it. Won't answer that question. Okay.
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
We've already heard this.
So, Miss Navia was right.
Yeah.
The goddess of prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
We want to push the celestial gear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them.
How do we get
Let's
to the
go
sky?
hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh,
Flying?
I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
I know they wanted to call it the Astral Express.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
Genshin Impact invents airplanes.
Oh, come on. on, don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the
Oh
goddess
my
of
gosh, the
prophecy.
Starro.
Its whole purpose is to protect the metropole skies. It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in like 100 years.
Simply, I don't know if I want to get on that.
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Tired people.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon.
Yeah.
Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
Nilu.
why are you worried anyway? You
Feel
can
for how
fly.
magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Winnable.
Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
All great ideas. Very good.
Best of luck. A finch, huh? I think I know how to fold one of those.
Magical girl sensing magic. Is that... They don't all do this, right? The artifact position? Oh yeah, this is their artifact. Artifact hand position. Me when I artifact. Dang, he's like double jointed. His fingers are bending pretty far back. I can't do that. Yeah, no, my fingers do not bend like
arrive.
that. His fingers are arching. I heard they also, I didn't realize this, but I heard they nerfed, they like changed his position when he's holding this weapon. Like, I saw pictures recently comparing them. He used to arch way further back. Like, it was way, way, way more dramatized. I remember it being dramatic. But yeah, I guess they turned it down, and I kind of don't like it. But at the same time, I didn't notice it, so... Yeah, it hurt his back. Doo-doo! You. These visuals. Gensha's never beating the kitty game allegations.
Aerial Express.
Wow, pretty.
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling. I've never been on a flying train before.
Now,
Neither have we.
now why would camera be disabled? Guess I'll just have to take screenshots. The old-fashioned way.
That should do it.
What?
On to the next location.
Was it because I was sitting? I don't know. Dring. Is it possible to fall off?
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
I feel like you could glitch off of this.
Hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way. That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear.
Darn it. Had to try.
We're finally done.
Kitty.
Okay, let's get back down while this
I
train is
want to
still
die.
running.
I wanted to do it. Wow, that's so pretty though. Man. Oh, we're back. That wasn't so bad. Bung, 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 bung. I want to ring it like the Minecraft bell.
What's the hurry?
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss
You
Nilu.
know it gets better.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
You'll see your brother soon, I swear. Oh, they're scuttling.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
There's two of them!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
Their eyebrows.
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Wow. Ooh, she actually
Let
listened.
me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
Yeah, be honest, at
You
least.
have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly.
Yeah.
Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
HSR
Are
Sunday
you
needs to
kidding
take some
me?
notes from the goddess.
I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
They should make him play this
You
quest while
made a
he's in
call
prison.
in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
My friend, I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
But we...
Political party shifted.
We can't go on
Sensible
living like this.
conservative
Living in
citizen.
fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself.
Oh.
You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm
Lucky.
sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Well said. I am proud of your decision.
King NAVIA!
Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
Now what is going to happen? Wow. Beautiful. Disney. Yeah, it does look like a Disney scene.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
Ooh.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
Oh, of course. Of course.
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Yeah, his voice does sound similar.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes, we'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di
I
Rosula?
hope they reject it.
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina! Moving into other worlds now!
Spina di Rosula.
Let's go.
I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your
Well,
Majesty, you
Rover.
must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
I honestly haven't even heard the Male Rover, so I couldn't tell you.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps your majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces.
Oh, the end of the world.
After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before your majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Now I'm suddenly imagining Wanderer with like a wander head on a dragon body.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
Like that's gonna be my image until I actually see what the dragon looks like.
King NAVIA is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
That's how my brain is filling in the gaps. There's a dragon, and the only character that hasn't been revealed yet is Wanderer. So that's where my brain is going.
Very well. Though I have not sat on your side for very long, your majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious
Do not insult the
about
king.
this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right. So there's a line going there too?
Yes, it was originally
Wander
built
with
to serve
Ender
the
Dragon
workers
mask.
commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, your majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, your majesty.
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
They're like, oh, okay. The Spina that you started 2 minutes ago?
The plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon.
Just another day.
Ooh, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragon story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Yeah.
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway, those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something about the end of the world doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Listen, she's just being practical. She's being realistic. You should pack lunches too.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Yeah. Is there even going to be anything that we can eat?
Vegetable
they can
oil
eat?
and sawdust, I think.
Yum! Great. Yay! 20 primo! Oh, 125? Holy moly. It's just like Caius event. Jaundice letters. Jocund letters. Yay! These are so cute. Fabricate 15 figurines. Not enough. What did that say? Not enough what? I don't know. Jaundice letters. Yep. See, that's another time where I just, you know, Just read what I wanted to read. Nothing else. My camera, my lighting and camera settings used to make it look like I had jaundice. Like this parts of my face was always really yellow. I didn't fix it until I got a comment that was really worried that I had. Oh my gosh. You scared me. You scared me. You gave me a fright. Eva. I'm gonna pick you up and you're not gonna like it. Not so bad. You're purring. Okay, I'm gonna put you down.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Off you go. Off you go. Good job. Beepa. Oh, I can't fabricate any of these. How do I get them? How do I get these coins? Oh, side quests. Do the mini games? I thought those were the mini games. Wait. So, okay, so these are the quests. Is it these? The event mini games? Mosaic of moments. These are the mini games. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna do part 3 tonight. Oh, they're quests. Are they long quests? Are they like 2 quick ones? Ten seconds, perfect. Love those. I just want to do one of the mini games before I quit Genshin today. Lied. One of the mini games, and then we're jumping into FF7 DLC. I've been listening to the music from the final fight, the final Final Fantasy fight, and I just, my brain is like stuck there.
What's the hurry?
Brave warriors, right this way. Flying squirrels nowadays are too timid. Stand safe spots and declaiming the forest, the courage of leaves that dance in the wind, yet are too frightened to leap and to embrace themselves. How can we protect the kingdom? All right, sweetie, let's just get to the minigame, shall we? Rebirth has even more amazing music. I've heard some of it because they so kindly, after I did my sponsor, they so kindly sent me a vinyl record of some of the songs. It's like a two-sided, or it's 2 records. One side has Aerith on it, one record has Aerith and one has Tifa. So I've listened to it a little bit and I really enjoy it. So I'm excited to actually hear them in game. Hello, Rage. What's up? Oh, yes. Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
What's the hurry?
I can't remember if I opened it on stream. I think I... Did I tweet it? I posted it somewhere. Maybe Instagram stories. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Ow! Getting distracted. Getting distracted. Please don't jump on my desk again. That was really scary. Intergrade has some great music. Let's go. You know, I've heard people. I've gotten little clips or pictures from Crisis Core, and I understand that now that the guy that we don't actually really meet in Final Fantasy VII is like a big part of Crisis Core. Zach? Is that his name? Or no, am I thinking of someone else? The guy with the black hair. So I do want to play Crisis Core, but I know I gotta do Rebirth first.
Let's get it on!
Cool it.
They do want to understand what all the hype is about, you know?
What's the hurry?
You should play before Rebirth. See, I know there's mixed opinions about that, but I have heard more people say Rebirth before Crisis Core. What? Oh my gosh. I'm flying. We got Flying Kaya before GTA 6. Oh my gosh. Oh hey! What the heck? Oh, you have to hit them? I thought you could just... Wait, why does my score keep getting lower? I thought you had to just hit them. You know, it's my fault. I didn't read. What? I hit it! So what do you mean? Ah, I'm throwing. I gotta start over. I was wondering why my score was 0. This is why you read, kids. This is why it's important to read. Wow, it's so beautiful, though. Yeah, I thought we were just supposed to ram his, Crisis Core will... Yeah, that's what most people have said, is that Crisis Core will spoil Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yikes. Let's try that again. It doesn't spoil anything from the game. You were, like, heavily in the... You were heavily in the minority on that, in that opinion. All right, let's cook. Jesse, we have to cook. Obviously, there's going to be stuff that I don't fully understand because I haven't played Crisis Core. But like there was stuff in Final Fantasy VII Remake that didn't really have much resonance because I didn't know really who Zack was. I'm sorry, how many times do I have to hit that? Dude! Am I supposed to just avoid them? Ah! I'm still throwing. What is wrong with me? crazy. Crazy how reading a couple words would have solved this. Yeah, but like, obviously you're only going to understand everything if you've played the original Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core, and then play Remake and Rebirth. So it's kind of like a... As someone who has only played Remake, there's really no perfect solution for me. Personally, I'm okay with that, but... Gold, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Yay! I did something. All I'm saying is the game keeps Zack a mystery on purpose. Yeah, if it was like urgent to know, it would have they would have included it in the remake.
What's the hurry?
Okay, so now tell me something. I've got some coins. Let's go. Oh, so now I can fabricate something and send them to my friends, right? Truly? I'm still trying to adjust to the Final Fantasy art style compared to like, what, Genshin? Crisis Core assumed you played the original game. Yeah, that's what it seems like. There's like a very... Here's what happens. Every time people suggest or ask about what I'm going to play next, and I say Rebirth, there's like... The conversation is usually... It's usually 80% of people saying, yes, Rebirth, and 20% of people saying Crisis Core. And then... like a bunch of responses to people saying Crisis Core, saying, please don't play Crisis Core before you play Rebirth. So in this case, I'm going to default to believing the majority, which is Rebirth. Bubble. Ah ha ha. Those are people who've never played Final Fantasy before the remakes? How do you know? How do you know? Wow, this reminds me of the Kirby's Forgotten Land gacha. Cute. Do you guys remember the gacha machine in Kirby and the Forgotten Land? Can I do 5 at a time? Oh, I only have 5. Okay. Yeah, but for those who strongly want me to play Crisis Core before Rebirth, I'm sorry, it's not happening. But considering I'm fully sucked into the Final Fantasy VII universe, I will get to it. It will just be a different experience than, like, I suppose the ideal situation is that you've played Final Fantasy VII and you've played Crisis Core, and then Remake and Rebirth came out. So you have all of the context. For the people who just are getting into it through Remake, 80+% of people say that Crisis Core is heavily spoils Rebirth. But I'm just reporting what I heard because I never played it. Aww, cute. Friends wishlist. Oh, I need a wishlist. Put the ones I don't have, I suppose. I have... Who needs the yellow one? You guys all have the yellow one? Yeah. Nobody wish listed the one that I have 2 of. Oh, wait. I have 2 of this one. Darn it! Turkey. Just one. Cute. Crisis Core didn't age well, in your opinion. Is it a dip in quality compared to Remake? Dang, this is a heated discussion. I've played everything and I would strongly recommend playing Crisis Core until you have... I would strongly recommend playing Crisis Core, not playing Crisis Core until you have played some version of the original game. There's major continuity issues. Crisis Core has funny memes, but I think the writing is not great. They released the Reunion remaster before Rebirth so that people can know who Zack is. What's a Reunion? What's a Reunion? Is there another thing that I need to play before Rebirth? I'm gonna freak out. Oh, Crisis Core Reunion. Oh, okay. A remaster. I mean, I am curious. I want to know who Zack is because I understand he's important, but I feel like there's no right solution. There's no perfect solution that's gonna make everyone happy. They put important Sephiroth lore into the gacha game. Is that where those gifs of young Sephiroth come from? Crisis Core just has a special place in my heart because it was my first action RPG. Totally respect that. Totally respect that. Heck, I have seen. I was like, whoa.
He's so little.
Goodness gracious. There's no 100% winning in this situation, so I'm going to operate by the majority, which is not what I always do. But as a novice in the Final Fantasy universe and community, I gotta do what the people tell me to do. The only reason I played Remake is because I wanted to play Rebirth. That was like months ago. Months and months and months ago. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full. I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Oh no, still long messages in my chat. Guys, please stop fighting. Stop. Be nice to each other. I was like hoping to see a bunch of emotes. See, just walls of text. Help me. Maybe you're not fighting. Maybe you're just oh no, you are still arguing. Saber, it's time to give up. It's time to give up. You're severely outnumbered.